Domestic violence in Nigeria. What causes it and what to do or how to avoid it? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the very first time, my name is N Moses. I make videos on dating and relationship. On this channel, I touch marriage. Of course, I'm in marriage today, and of course, my little study in marriage and what is happening in our environment. It is good, like I tell ladies every day. See, it is good, even if you're not married, get to know what causes domestic violence in homes today. What makes your man to hit you? What brings in quarrel in the home? What triggers? What are those triggers that makes relationship go sour? What are those things that make you all of a sudden you feel or you notice your man is no longer coming home? Even when he comes home, there's just not that time. That relationship, that first love you shared is no longer there. And the interest to stay together, to talk together, even between you and your man or even your environment, maybe in-laws around, if you happen to have gotten married to the guy, and of course, why these things, what causes this and what to do. So like I said, domestic violence, there's a lot of men, if you watch some of my videos, I said a lot of men uses it. Sometimes they do it unknowingly. It is when it happens or they have hit the woman, that is when they realize, oh, I have done it again. Sometimes it's background. You know, they come from a background where parents beat their parents beat their wives or their mothers, and of course it's like a way of life, or it's a way of correcting the woman, and especially when a woman is beaten and it is said to have been put under control or under check, she will not or might not go back to do that thing which she does and it feels is wrong. So it's a way of like putting control and all that or on a woman, and it's really of increase, on high increase in our society today, on social media, churches, worship centers. You see people going for counseling, even at place of work, people talk about it, even in buses, you know, public buses. See, people are no longer patient enough to hide their pains, because they have to come out because things are happening. And of course, like I said, see, if you're going through pains in marriage or in a relationship, see, it is time for you to decide what is best for you. If you have not found yourself in marriage or getting married to that partner, see, it is a best time for you, especially when you are experiencing things that are not supposed to be in a relationship or are not supposed to be part of the relationship. See, any relationship you go into, it should be a thing of joy. You should be excited about having this person around you, or the person should be excited having you around him. So it shouldn't be a time of pain or a time of endurance. Whatever you're seeing in your relationship and you feel it is not good, see, you will have more of it in marriage. If this guy hits you while you're just friends, just know that if he hits you once in a week, in your marriage or when you go deep into the relationship, he will hit you twice in a week. And when you get into marriage, he will hit you every day. He will hit you with either his verbally, he will hit you with his mouth, that's verbally, or he hits you with his hand. He goes physical with you, and he can do it and do it outside. So whatever you notice today that is not going on well in your relationship, I advise people, see, take note of whatever you're seeing, and of course it's not good. There are signs, there are red flag signs that might not go well if you walk into that relationship at the end of the day, or you decide, okay, let me just go into it, this guy is going to change, or let me just see, this is not just for a man to a woman alone. Some ladies out there, they are doing it to their men, either verbally or physically. Yes, ladies are doing it. And of course, our system does not, yes, it's true, does not listen to the man. And of course, in the man and his masculine nature, the ego in the man, no man will want to run out and tell you, my wife is beating me, my wife is hitting me. I watched a little video sent to me on WhatsApp, where this woman was beating her husband. Like, this woman was just beating this man. This woman she kept on beating this man. So the nature of a man is not that type that he will want to come out and say, my wife beats me every day, my wife beats me in the toilet, my wife beats me in the bedroom. The man will want to swallow it, he will want to keep it to himself. But we, the ladies, of course, we want to say it out. And especially with what is happening in the environment today, I advise people, I tell people, see, dramatize your situation and make sure it is resolved or it is taken care of. So some reasons why, like I said, there's domestic violence in homes today, especially in Nigeria. People talk about Nigeria today because it has landed a lot of people in going to the other side too early. So bad about that, so bad. So women today, and what causes it? Number one is low esteem, or sorry, yes, low self-esteem. When the man is feeling low, when the man is feeling you're too high, you're too classy for him, you're too this, you're too that, see, the man will hit you, because he feels it's a way of telling you he's the man, he's in charge here, he will hit you. Anger and hostility is another thing. Anger, when the man is put to anger, is provoked, gets angry easily. He gets angry at little provocation or no provocation, maybe existing things that happen in that relationship, or something that even happened in his last relationship. And of course, he's kind of seeing signs of it, of fear. And of course, he feels, see, if I don't do this thing, or if I don't treat this thing early enough, it is what happened in the other relationship that is still coming up today, or is still coming up in this new relationship. So sometimes anger will make the man to hit so quickly. Educational background is another thing. When a man is not educated, as the woman, when the man is not well read, see, what do you expect? See, this man, he results to hitting so quickly because he doesn't even know the repercussion. He doesn't even know the consequences of beating a woman. And of course, he beats. Like I said, anger and that educational background is one of the things. See, these men, they beat. If the man is not educated, and of course, he does not know what comes up after beating a woman, and if the woman decides to run out to the right channel and talk about it, what happens or what comes up next, if the man is not well read educationally, or his educational background is not as sound as the woman, or he's not vast, of course the man will do that. Another thing is income. When the man does not have enough income to take care of his home, and of course, maybe at some point when they got married, the man was doing all he's supposed to do as a man, taking care of the home, and at some point something creeps in, which of course it happens in relationship, especially in marriages. Sometime when you're in the marriage properly, sometimes money sees coming, and you see a lot of African men tells you, since I got married to you. See, not even African men alone. A lot of men will tell you, since I got married to this woman, she has been a bad law. My business stopped, my business associate, excuse me, no one calls me. Everything is just falling apart. See, when they think the income is no longer there, and the way you spent on the woman, and that's another thing I keep telling men, see, the way you started in your relationship, if you're not careful, you will do it in your marriage. So spell it and do it well. Do it in such a way that, define it in such a way that when the woman comes in, the way you spend during your courtship days, it is not the same way you're going to spend in marriage, because in marriage you have much responsibilities. You're going to take care of families. Children are going to come. You're going to define. Money is going to set aside for their school fees, feeding, rent, and all that, especially when you're not staying in your own personal homes. So it's part of the things that will happen. Sorry, this is a light just went off. So another one, like I said, is peer group. When this guy has people that talks to him, he give him advice, all manner, you see that this guy will want to act, otherwise he will want to beat. And of course, another one is depression. When the guy is depressed, maybe he lost his job, his business is not doing well, this guy will want to beat, because sometimes most guys will not want to talk. They will just want you to understand and know what is happening. And if that understanding is not coming from you, and of course you're nagging, asking for the same thing you used to receive from him, and you're not showing consent and understanding, the next thing he will want to beat. Family issues, you know, when families begin to complain, your wife is this, your wife is that, the wife is this, you know that sometimes when the man talks about it and the woman seems not to understand, it's not showing like she wants to make a U-turn from what she's doing, the man will want to hit. And I have just given you reasons why these men beat. So few reasons, I can give you 3 on what to do. See, when you see as a woman, you see that, see, you are in this relationship, you are in marriage today, what you used to have as partners, as friends, as when you were in your courtship, if you walk into marriage, you know that these things are not the same. And of course, marriage, you are already there, you're settled, it is your home. Now you need to show some concern and understanding. Show more love, show consent, show understanding, knowing that this man, this family, this home, you build it together. You're supposed to build together. So show these three things: love, consent, and understanding, knowing that, see, you are supposed to build together. You are in it together. This man will not beat you. And of course, when he has not given you, the second one is when he has not given you, don't nag at him. Don't believe he can do nothing when he can do nothing without being told or being in control of him. Don't look at him like that. Don't look down on him. Don't take him low. Don't speak to him or repeatedly telling him what to do and what he is not doing. The men don't like this. The third one is be ready to be patient and be positive about life. Be ready, be patient, be positive about life, and know that, see, give it time, everything will work again. It might be just be a test of time, a short time that things are not working, but within time, everything will come to place again. God bless you, and thanks for stopping by. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't enjoy this video, hello, you can send in your comment. I'll do something for you on this channel again the next time. And thanks for stopping by, and I remain your Ann Moses. God bless you.